Boundaries have dropped a new song called Only Endless. Just 7 hours ago. I was sleeping. I think you can excuse me that. They are dropping an album later this year, as we know. Yearning the Unbeautiful After. That's going to be out July 17th. Lots of albums coming out that day. I think Loathe is also coming out that day. Anyways, they dropped this new song, and I know nothing about it. I have not been caught up. Obviously, been on vacation. So I think let's jump into this blind, together. You and me, and Boundaries. Only Endless. Damn, they're stuck in the back rooms. Are we getting a melodic ballad from Boundaries? Okay. Counterparts vibes. It's like slightly melodic. You can hear the melody through it. But it's still disgusting. Eerie.
I want you to know. I want you to know. No, you can't replace words left unsaid. No, 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 no. I want you to know that you can't replace
This is kind of sick. It's different, but it's the DNA still of Boundaries. Come on. Damn! What a groove, man! Oh my lord. It's almost nostalgic how crisp this chorus is. Beautiful juxtaposition to the rest of the single so far, especially the last one. I'm on board with this, by the way. I love when heavy bands go a touch softer, reveal a softer side of themselves. And then there's a breakdown, of course. This is incredible. It's Boundaries, so what did you expect, realistically? But man, those drums are machine guns. The lyrics too, man. Okay, this song, pulling on heartstrings in Boundaries' own deranged way. What a band this is, man. What a band this is. Only Endless by Boundaries, our single number 3 for the upcoming album. The 3 singles have painted such an incredible picture, by the way. This album is going to be something special. We're following up Death is Little More, and somehow, This is shaping out to be even better. There, I said it. Anyways, let's talk about this. So, ladies and gentlemen, a new single, a more melodic, a more chill in a way side of Boundaries. Of course, there have been clean choruses, there have been singing on this band, but the general melody and the delivery of this particular song almost sounds a little bit like post-hardcore-ish, melodic hardcore, something that's like almost upbeat but not quite. I really enjoyed that chorus being in the intro, but also like just the big chorus overall. It is catchy, it is memorable, and it's nostalgic. I think I said it earlier. It's really nostalgic. I'm really glad that however heavy this album is gonna be, and judging from the first two singles, it's gonna be fucking heavy. I'm glad that they're not fully abandoning the more melodic side of themselves that has been poking through in their older music for sure. I love the vocals, all of them, all three vocalists. You know, the singing, the screaming, and then the back screaming. A wonderful ensemble, can I just say? It's a beautiful, beautiful combination. I think it adds a lot of depth to the music that we've already gotten from Boundaries this year so far. It's interesting, and what I think I actually unexpectedly like the most is the mix. I know the mix has gone through a difficult journey on this band's album cycle. You know, we've had people really not liking the mix in the very first single, then the band coming out and releasing a slightly different mix that sounded slightly better, and people agreed that it was. And so now we have this new mix, which I still see people complaining about, by the way. But people will complain about anything, to be honest. I personally think this is a nice crushed mix. We've got a very kind of interesting wide sound compared to the last album. I personally don't mind it. I think there is something to it. I think there is something to this whole newer, fresher sound. Personally, I am a big fan of albums sounding different from each other technically, and I think very much that is going to happen here too. But man, let me just say, I'm excited. I think this is going to be in contention for Album of the Year. Just gonna put it out there. I mean, obviously, it was always going to be Boundaries is one of those bands that really grew into one of the channel's favorites. Every time I drop a Boundaries reaction, you guys really show all your love to this band in the comments, and I expect nothing less this time around. So let me know in the comments what you think of Boundaries' new song, Only Endless. I think this was my favorite single. I love when Boundaries goes crazy. They go crazy 90% of the time. But this 10%, when they go a little less crazy, there it appears sanity, structure, and I like it. Less is more sometimes, okay? The more you live, the more you realize less is more sometimes. And I think this is a beautiful representation of that. Of course, we can talk about this song being soft and whatnot, but that fucking final breakdown destroyed everything. That was crazy. That was a really nice big group that's definitely gonna end up in the Try Not to Headbang Challenge 2026. Anyways, let me know what you think. I'd love to hear your thoughts truthfully. Let me know what you think. Comment, engagement, and whatnot. But that's it. That's it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Check out and support Boundaries. It's all in the description. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.